high school, and now I'm in the Air Force, and I still come back every year and volunteer.
I'm Bob Casper. I know Cade for almost at least 5 years, and he came to us as a volunteer, as an intern. First, he came as a volunteer, and then he gravitated to an internship in high school, and he's been with us ever since, all the way through his high school, as well as now he's in the Air Force, and he still comes back and helps us with various events. Yeah, we are a 501c organization, and that's a nonprofit organization as far as the IRS. We've been doing that for 10 years. So every dollar you contribute goes directly into the organization. One of the things that On the Edge is very unique is everything is done by volunteers. We only pay for a few services, which are legal, accounting, and administration, and all those people do it at cost. None of them take a profit. So it's a total non-profit organization. We also design and make skis, and we sell them nearly at cost, and then that helps those teams to get back to their communities to get more people on the water. So we are truly probably the pyramid of nonprofits in giving back to their community.
On the Edge has helped me gain a lot of new friendships, meet a lot of new people, um, advance my mechanical skills by working on boats. It's also helped me to give back to the community, and it really makes you feel good about yourself. I don't know. Bob's like a dad to me, I guess you could say. Uh, since I've been in the Air Force, my family's been really far away, and it's always nice to be able to come see some familiar faces here in Winter Haven, go out on the boat, volunteer, do some pretty cool stuff.
So we go to local high schools, and then they have like a trade show type setup, and a lot of schools in the United States have volunteer requirements for them to pass graduation. We met Cade at one of those trade shows, and then he came out to us as well as learning the mechanical. We work on boats. He helped us restore boats, and then he helped us as a volunteer. We taught him how to drive a boat as well as how to flank, and then he became one of our strongest flankers, but he was gifted at interacting with the adaptive people as well. We on the Edge, we consider ourselves a hub of a wheel, and so what we try to do is teach adaptive water skiing and this philosophy to other teams, other organizations, so that way we can get more people on the water. We try to provide the expertise, and then we loan them the equipment. Sometimes we sell them the equipment, or somehow we make it happen. I show up to events. People like Kate help me demonstrate the equipment, teach how to do the adaptive skiing, or even teach how to work with their hands and tools to fix a boat or even detail a boat. And then they can raise money to sponsor these events and give back to the community so the participants can actually get entertained, be part of a family for free, no cost. Every event from On the Edge is zero cost to the participant. We've been doing this for 10 years. Now we average, because we consider ourselves a hub and all these spokes are different organizations. Kate has taught over 3 different ski clubs how to do this event. We probably teach over 3,500 adaptive people a year to water ski, including we participate and train the USA team, the Canadian team. We've also developed a water ski team called the Cypress Garden Water Ski Team that we're involved in. Now they hold 3 events a year, as well as they have 4 people adaptive on their ski team. We spend between $100,000 and $200,000 to keep this program alive. The boats are $50,000 to $100,000 a piece. The trucks that haul them are $50,000 to $75,000 a piece. We have 11 trailers that are $8,000 a piece. They're filled with tents, lifeguard equipment, water skis, adaptive skis, and things to make an event successful. So what we try to do is we reach out to other ski clubs, teach them how to do this, bring our equipment, and eventually, as they grow, then we back ourselves out. Our goal is to get as many people on the water as possible to enjoy what we consider a great sport. So it's not just water skiing, it's 90% water skiing and surfing, but we also do rock wall climbing, games, picnics, and a dance.
I'm Jori de Boer, president of Lake Roots Adaptive Water Sports. Met Bob through training of On the Edge that got us started with our own foundation over the years.
And I'm Shane Quinlan, one of the founding board members of Lake of the Woods Adaptive Water Sports. And yeah, we've worked with Bob now since our inception.
It makes it so much more fun from a board member of a similar organization like On the Edge. Every single area of the events have something magic. I love driving that boat and seeing the guys behind me smile, go from fear to joy. I love being on the starting dock, seeing those nerves raging, just the nerves, and being able to calm them down, and then seeing them come around the other side of the dock with a big smile. I love flank skiing. What got me started, what got my passion rolling, was flanker skier. A certain little girl that I skied with, I floated with for about 5 to 10 minutes as we got the boat ready. The ropes got tangled. We're floating. Little girl with Down syndrome. We got to talking. We skied. We were high-fiving. It was not her first time, so she wasn't as nervous as a lot of other ones were, but we're high-fiving. We get back down to the landing dock. Again, jokes back and forth, a high five. But what really got me was about 35, 40 minutes later, we're standing in line in the lunch line. And little Katie is about 5 or 6 people in front of me. I was talking to the guy next to me. She hears my voice, turns around, comes running up to me, climbs up me. This is a 6-year-old girl with Down syndrome. Wants to sit on my neck because I was her hero at that particular point. I was a hero to somebody. Now,
Awesome.
That makes it all worth it.
Yeah.
Who am I? I am a mother. I have 2 daughters, and 15 and 13 now. About 4 years ago, we knew a couple of the different people that worked with Bob and with different organizations. And some of those organizations, the children actually used to babysit my children. And they saw those teenagers getting involved and helping out with adaptive and disabled children, and my daughters were very intrigued. So after some time, they were introduced through On the Edge, Diane, Bob, the whole crew, Mike Cassell and his organization, one way or another. And my children turned into all these other volunteers, and now it's a lifestyle. They help in every way that they possibly can. They want to be out here all the time, and they're learning nonstop. They're learning how to help people. They're learning how to deal with different types of people. I have seen over the years several veteran volunteers come into these organizations, and they come in as a participant and they want to stay and they want to help. It gives them a purpose. Personally, I don't have any significant trauma from my military experiences. I have experiences, but some of these veterans coming in, they come in as a participant who really, really needs the help, and they leave wanting to come back and be a volunteer. They don't want to be a participant anymore. They want to be the ones helping. It gives them a purpose and drive and motivation and a reason to want to do things where they didn't have it before. Several, I could name dozens, and they still work with the groups and they promote it, and it gives them a reason, and that's something you can't just do.
My super duper tight jeans broke the sewing machine. Superpower, super strength. I'm liking all the fame. I'm riding all the waves. I'm flying all the way. I'm frying all the eggs. I try to be Kanye. Firecracker, booty yakka. My moves are grooving faster. My grooves are moving traffic. My shoes are shooting plastic. Mini Cooper driving through the fast lane. train.